growing together, I think, is something that we learned from our first mission. Prior to our first mission, where we served in Spain, we weren't empty nesters. We had always had our kids with us. Even our youngest daughter was living with us before our mission. And so we went on our mission the first time, and it was like, oh, okay, it's a couple now. What do we do? Because it's been a long time. And Elder Kennan and I always work together anyways in everything that we do. So I didn't think it was too much of a problem. Maybe he does, I don't know.
I think Sister Kent has learned more patience. No, I think because now she has to live with me 24 hours a day. And so I think her level of patience has grown exponentially. Like raising 7 children, you'd think she'd have patience. But, raising a husband, that's a lot more. And so I think, it's sort of like she has blossomed in our relationship as we've served on a mission. She has truly become what God planned for her to become. No, she's become more compassionate, more patient, more long-suffering. I think long-suffering is a really great word to describe our relationship. And she has just, exemplified all of those qualities that we look for in a woman, in a companion, and in a partner. And I think, because we've had to live with each other for 24 hours. And, in our marriage, that didn't happen in the early years. We've been married for over 40 years, and it's just like, living together for 24 hours a day, that can be a real trial for some couples. But we've survived. And I think that's the blessing.
Good.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And, and we can still laugh at each other, cry about each other, but we can still laugh about each other too. And I think that's what relationships are all about. I don't think relationships are ever stagnant. If they're stagnant, there's something wrong with one of the people in that relationship. You want to have a relationship that will go on growing forever.
Into the eternity.
Into the eternities. And you want to be able to sort of, I didn't know that before.
I didn't know that about him or her.
That's right. And it is that part of a relationship, that's what makes a relationship so enriching. That's what makes it so good, so joyous. And I think that's what marriage, that's what partnership, that's what being together is all about. It's just growing together. And I think it's one of the famous lines is, let us grow old together. And it's just like, it is. We're growing old together, but we're doing something together. And that doing something together adds value to our marriage. We're not doing things differently, apart. We're doing it together. And that creates greater unity and a greater oneness in our relationship.